What's up, everybody? This is Mercury Roberts here, back at it again with another episode of Divinity Unleashed. And this is your daily tarot card interpretation in the 78 card series. It has been quite a movement, and I got a couple of videos to make today, so I definitely will be blessing you guys with a couple of cards for today. And so last time, to give you a little backup, I missed the day. Last time I spoke about card number 6, which was the Lovers. Okay, so in this series, now the Fool has found love. And usually when you find love, you feel complete, right? You feel complete, you feel stable, you feel balanced, you're ready to take over the world, right? Okay, so love is the completion of all things. And so within love and its properties, we get into card number 7, the Chariot. So the Chariot is a strong man. And this could be any entity. So I do not want you to base it off of just male figures, but it could be a woman figure that displays also the same characteristics. So anyways, the man sits on his chariot and he's moving forward. Okay, he's looking straight ahead. Okay, so by the tone of this card, this is a card definitely about movement. It's definitely about traveling, moving. If you were moving house, if you were moving to another area, if you were traveling to another country, it doesn't matter. If you're moving to the next room in your house, this is the card that you want to look for, definitely. That will tell you movement is definitely happening. Also, if you notice, he has the two sphinxes down here. One's black, one's white. Okay, now in my other videos, I definitely interpreted Jacqueline and Boaz, right? Okay, so Boaz is the passive female side, more of the incubating side. So you would think of Boaz as the passive feminine intuition, unconscious. Okay, it would be your unconscious. So then Jacqueline would be your active, expressive, empowerment, masculine side. Okay, so these two sides create the law of polarity. Okay, and we'll talk about the law of polarity in other videos. Trust me, you guys will be filled with a lot of wisdom. Hopefully you guys are liking and subscribing, and thank you for my subscribers that's already here. It is a blessing to be doing this work. But anyways, back to this. So the Chariot, he has the moon on his shoulders. So we definitely know that this card is ruled by the moon, of course, right? We got the moon, we got the stars up on him. So it's basically like the stars up here on top of his canopy. The stars up here is basically saying that the world is his. He is, you are a star. We are all stars in this world. We are all here to conquer. We are all here to make our mark in this world. Nobody is not important. Everybody has a place out here. And so with the Chariot, he says he has the moon on his shoulders. And when I spoke into the other video, actually the High Priestess, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's awesome. The moon is on his shoulder. And so the moon is about your feelings. It's about your emotions. It's about your intent. It's about your wants, your desires, things that you just can't handle. You can't handle but to want. Okay, and so also with the moon, it's what people don't know about you unless you tell them. Okay, so the moon is very subjective to change, right? Because the moon cycles through an astrological chart every 30 days. Okay, we got full, waning, we got waxing, we got the crescent moon. We'll get into all that later. But anyways, so the moon sits on his shoulder saying he is in control of his self. He is in control of his emotions, and he is moving forward with confidence. So if you were in a situation and say you were in a bad relationship, you're in a relationship where things were going awry and you didn't know how to deal with it, right? And so what happens? We usually our emotions are everywhere and we don't know what to do. And so when the Chariot card comes up, usually we want this in the present or the future. In the past, it says that you've already overcome, and I will do past, present, and futures for the cards, definitely, to give you guys like an understanding of 3-point positions or Celtic cross positions. We're gonna have a lot of fun, people. So so the Chariot, the man on the Chariot is in control. And so in the present and future, he's basically saying you will come at a place where you don't feel confused. You don't feel like things are just everywhere. You don't feel like you're everywhere. You can control yourself. You know what's going on, and you know how to move forward from there. All right. So also the Sphinx is dark and light. So the law of polarity, he sits in the middle of polarity. Okay, so the polarity is left, right, in, out, up, down, religion, non-religion, friends, no friends, silence, loudness. All this it can create a lot of confusion in life. And so with him, he is above all that. He is like, you know what? I'm just going to be in the center of it all, but I'm not going to be a part of it all. I'm going to balance the law of polarity. I'm going to control. That's why the Sphinxes are his carry mates. They're carrying him. So he is not, it's in inner lions too. So, you know, that is a hard thing to tame. And also the Sphinxes, so they have riddles. The question to life, the major question to life. And so these Sphinxes are asking you, what is important to you? What do you believe? What are you moving towards? What are you fighting for? Because obviously he has his armor on, so he's fighting for something, right? He's fighting for control over his self. He's fighting for control over a situation. He wants to move forward. He wants to grow. He wants to get these lessons out. He does not want to be in a hindrance to himself or other people's around him. He has to be a leader. He has to be in control, and he has to overcome. Okay, so the wings on here is Mercury, right? We think of wings for Mercury, and this card is not ruled by Mercury, but we just think of wings as a Mercury. So it's almost like carry me away, Calgon. You know what I mean? There's no place like home. Click your heels 3 times. You feel me? You know what I mean? There's no place like home. Home is within all the time, and you are home. Okay, so this card is ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is the sign of self-love. Cancer rules the heart. Cancer rules the heart chakra. Cancer is the most homely, loving sign there is. They are in rule of the 4th house, and the 4th house is all about self-love, self-expression, self-understanding, and self-expression. Okay, the way you express yourself. Okay, now not to be confused with the Leo energy, because Leo energy is self-exertion. It's the way you exert yourself to the public. It's the way you creatively express yourself. Where Cancer is more like your inner home, emotional side. So it's how you emotionally express yourself, where Leo is about how you creatively express yourself. Okay, so emotionally, with this card being with all the yellow in here, he's trying to be excited about what he's doing. Now, he might have a straight face because he's serious, but he's excited about what he's doing in the most content way ever. Got it? Okay, so this card is ruled by the number 7, and 7 is the number of spirituality. 7 is the number of the observer. 7 is the number of the person who enjoys nature and is content with life. They usually have a straight face, and they're usually just very relaxed. They're just chill. Personality wise, they're very chill. They're very, they know what they're doing in life. They're not confused. They're emotionally balanced. They don't deal with manipulation well. And the reason why they don't is because they don't want to deal with it at all. They're kind of just like, oh, well, you're confused. I'm not confused. So let me tell you about your confused self so you can come up out of that confusion, because that's not me. I don't carry myself like that. Okay, so you might see this person definitely being in control and balanced and not overreacting all the time. Now, sometimes they can when they're in their feels. When they're in their feels and they're down and depressed, and that's more of the reversal of the Chariot, and we'll talk about that later. It could be more like just depressed and not able to balance and feeling like the wheels fell off the Chariot, but we'll get to that later. But the city stands in the background, and so this says that people are watching you, people are observing you. You gotta keep yourself in control. You got to keep yourself in control so you can handle the daily society movements. Because society doesn't wait for no man. It's up to us to be in control. And so that concludes the Chariot card for today. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. I will definitely be trying to get through the whole 78 cards, reversals and all. Also, I will be doing astrology. I will do numerology. And also, I will be doing some metaphysical rants. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Please subscribe. If you're looking for a reading, follow the links below and you can schedule one with Mercury Roberts, me. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. And until the next video, blessings, life, love, live as much as you can.